All right, Nick, we're coming back to you. We're going to take a look at the FedEx Cup winner and the tourney winner. These are different. You could have somebody win the tournament outright and not be crowned the FedEx Cup champion. So you've got a couple guys you want to talk about. Who are we looking at for the FedEx Cup winner and for the tournament outright winner?
Sure. So the FedEx Cup winner is basically the tournament with the starting stroke. So that is where really you only have a couple guys low and everybody else is getting big numbers quickly thereafter. Scottie Scheffler plus 150. I mean, it's not sexy at all, Andy, but here's my thought process, right? The guy is having the second best ball striking season, tee to green, we've ever seen, behind one season from Tiger Woods. And this goes back to 2004 when they started measuring it. He is in the top five every single week. And he's just a couple strokes back every single week because of his putting. Well, we're giving him those couple strokes to start here. So he's got to be there on Sunday with a chance. He still may not win because, he might miss those putts when he needs to make them, but we're giving him that head start. We're taking away his negative strokes gained putting right off the bat. And tee to green, he's not going backwards. The number one seed has won or finished one shot behind in all four seasons. So I know by at least taking this play on Sunday, we might cash this ticket at Scottie Scheffler. So it's not sexy. That's all I got on this. The other market I like a lot more. This is a standard, lowest 72 hole aggregate score. So who's going to win the tournament without starting strokes? They won't necessarily be winning the FedEx Cup, but they will have that market winning, and this is where you can get some better numbers on guys. I'm looking at Tommy Fleetwood on this one, Andy, and hear me out, right? So we talk about Tommy Fleetwood as the guy that's the bridesmaid, never the bride. Well, in this situation, you can kind of take away the pressure of actually having to win the tournament, right? He could very well be the low guy over 72 holes, but still be 3 or 4 shots behind actually having a chance to win. And that's where I kind of like him because we know on Sunday he tends to not get the job done when the pressure is on. Well, maybe we can take away the pressure this week, and who knows? He might be there. We know he always likes to shoot one round of 62 or 63 somewhere in the tournament. So if he can get himself up within 3 or 4 shots of the eventual champion, there's a very good chance that he will be the lowest 72 hole score. And again, without the pressure this week, I'm going to count it as a win for Tommy Fleetwood. His first ever PGA Tour win if he wins the low aggregate score, but doesn't win the FedEx Cup. It still counts, right? And at least in this market, it does. And one last thing I'll mention that has nothing to do with the players, but in the market, the 72 hole lowest aggregate score or the without starting strokes market, oddly enough, the dead heat rule could come into play here. So just keep that in mind. You never see that in an outright market, but because they might not actually win the tournament, there would be no playoff. You could actually have a dead heat tie in that market. So just keep that in the back of your mind as well. But those are the two guys I'm looking at this weekend.